Hi, it's Amanda, the Nail Polish Hound, and welcome to my version of the 100 Nail Polish Challenge. This challenge was started by Julie. I will leave a link to her video in the description bar below. And she's going to be wearing 100 different nail polishes from her nail polish collection this year. I actually change my nail polish fairly regularly, so 100 nail polishes in a year wouldn't be so much of a challenge for me. So I decided to introduce some rules for myself, and to make it a little bit more difficult, I'm going to only include untried nail polishes from my collection. I'm fairly certain that I do have at least 100, but if I get to the point where I run out, then I will start to include other nail polishes as well. So my definition of an untried nail polish is a polish that I've never worn as a full manicure. It may have been swatched for Instagram. A little bit of insight if you don't realise. Oftentimes when we swatch a nail polish for Instagram, we only paint 4 nails, take a picture and then take it off again. So I'm not counting that as a polish that has been worn. So the first untried polish that I wore as a full manicure this year is this blue with subtle shimmer in it by Trend It Up. It is number 40 and this was gifted to me by Anna. This one had been sitting in my unused pile staring at me and I hadn't reached for it, so I thought I would give it a go. It was 2 coats to become opaque, which was surprising. I thought it would take a few more, but I didn't really like the colour on my nails, and I know somebody who would really like it, so this one will not be staying in my collection and I'm going to destash it. Next, I decided to wear one of the Barry M polishes that I have been trying to get through wearing to decide whether I'm going to keep them or not. It's a very unusual colour, a lovely copper with a gold shift and some tiny little holographic glitters in there. So it is very unusual and I was a little bit torn with this one. This was a 3-coater, so it takes a little while to put on, and I do have a China glaze that is fairly similar, so this one is also going to be destashed. Next I wore Marshmallow by Barry M, and this is one of the frosted cupcake polishes that I managed to pick up at the end of last year. This polish went on in 3 easy coats, still a little bit opaque on the 3rd coat though, and I didn't want to add another as it would have been a bit thick. But unfortunately I don't think the colour of this one suited me, so this one will be destashed as well. Next we have Mrs. Dewinter by A. England. I do love my A. England polishes. This one though, a little bit of a monkey polish as Nika would call it. You have to work quickly on this one. If you don't, then it starts to drag a little bit, but the finish is super holographic. It dries a little bit matte, so you will need a top coat, but it is utterly gorgeous. So this one will be staying. Next was Barry M's Berry Sorbet, and this was one of the new polishes sent to me by Barry M for swatching. And this one I found was 3 coats to become opaque, but it's got a slight green tinge to it, and I didn't think that that really suited me, so this one will also be destashed. And last of all for this intro video we have Bare Polish, and this is in the colour Tinseltown, and this was gifted to me last Christmas by Louise Loopy Frog, and I've been looking forward to wearing this one. It looks so pretty in the bottle. Unfortunately though, when I applied it, this did take 3 coats, and some of the glitters, the bigger ones, sink down in the polish, giving it a pseudo pineapples have peelings to finish, so I'm afraid I would rather just apply a holographic top coat over a normal grey polish. This one unfortunately will be destashed as well. So far in this challenge this year I have worn 6 untried polishes, of which I'm going to keep 1 and destash 5. don't forget to have a look at Julie's original video, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.